Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel. This is 𝍊𝋼𝑧𝑐𝑒 coming to you with your spiritual message of what December wishes for you to know as we are coming to a close, not only to December, but to an entire decade. I'm so sorry that these readings are coming out to you so late, Scorpio. Virgo and Libra also have gotten their readings very last minute. I've been under the weather, but I did promise that I was going to get all these readings out to you guys before January hit. And these messages are not so much about predicting what the month is going to bring you. It's about what the month wants to teach you, because once the month is over, you know, there may be some things that come to fruition sometime after that month, you know, has already come to a close. So as we enter 2020, we want to see what type of messages have you learned in December, and what are some messages that maybe you still have yet to learn as we enter a new year. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to speak to you all about, Scorpio, and it could be about a situation that you are even currently dealing with as well. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Hanged Man. Okay, and this is about seeing things from a different perspective. There are some things in December that may have occurred that has shaped your perception of others or yourself or a significant other, or even just your life in general, in December. And as we enter 2020, there is going to be a newfound way of doing things, possibly, and just allowing things to unfold naturally instead of trying to make things occur or make things happen the way you see that they should. Okay, so to me the Hanged Man is a really good card to have, even though you may feel a little bit vulnerable during the month of this, you know, this month you may have been feeling a little vulnerable, but when December, or not December, when December ends and when January gets here and when 2020 has come to fruition and we feel its energy, there may be those of you who are going to begin to do things a little bit differently than you have for quite some time. Okay, so yeah, that's actually really positive. So let's see what your tarot or your other tarot have to say. This is very interesting. You have the Two of Swords. Libra actually got this card as the first card out. So I feel that you, Scorpio, you have something to learn from Libra, and Libra has something to learn from Virgo. It's very, very interesting how you all's readings have been somewhat similar. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the King of Cups. Oops. You have the Queen of Wands, Scorpio. Let's put this back. There we go. And then we have the Six of Cups. Very interesting. So you all actually have three cards of the same cards. I believe that Libra also got the Six of Cups. Libra got the Two of Swords, and Virgo ended up getting the Hanged Man. Okay, so I feel like for some reason your energies are, there are those of you who may have Virgo or Libra in your chart, Scorpio. And there are some of you who may be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio male in your life. Okay, but I feel that there have been, in the month of December and as we enter 2020, there are some decisions that you've had to make. There are some things, it could also, whenever I see the Two of Swords, sometimes it could also represent a decision that you're waiting for with the legal system or the justice system. Okay, it's not the Justice card, but whenever I see the sign of Libra, that is the Justice card. And with the Two of Swords, it's in the traditional tarot, it's someone who has their eyes blindfolded, okay, and they have two swords, and it's almost like waiting on a decision or hoping that the right decision is made. But I feel like, Scorpio, there is a decision that you also have to make. If for those of you who are dealing with the legal system, you may be stressed out about it or not really knowing, like, was this the good decision that I made? Was this, is everything going to go in my favor? Also, is choosing to think optimistically, okay? And also just choosing to just, whatever happens, happens. Okay, I don't think anything bad is going to happen at all. I just feel like you guys may have felt that way. But there is a decision that you need to make in regards to, if you're not dealing with the legal system in general, this is about making a decision to see things in a different light, letting go of cutting off something, making a decision to cut something off or cut other people out of your life in order to see things clearly. Because following that, you have the eight of swords. So this is more sword energy, Scorpio. And there could be those of you who feel like you're stuck. You know, you're left alone in this. You don't know what to do. The Eight of Swords is not so much it's not really a bad card, because this is a card that you put yourself in. No one else is doing this but you. So that means that you can get out of this mindset. You can get out of this situation okay. Okay? There's no need to be in agony in your mind or in your hearts about this, because the universe is going to make sure that you come out of it okay. Okay? And then we have the King of Cups, and this represents emotional transformation. So I feel like the transformation that you guys have been going through in the month of December leading into 2020 is being able to maintain a calm demeanor, a calm sense of self. Sorry about the background noise, guys. There's a lot of wind outside. It's very windy, and I have my dishwasher going. I'm so sorry, guys. But transformation here. And there could be those of you who have a Scorpio, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio of masculine energy, could be male or female in your life, who wants to give you happiness. They may teach you something, okay? For those of you who are dealing with a significant other, this person may put you at ease, okay? This person is here to help you. They're here to support you, okay? But just make sure that you guys are open to this transformation, or you're open to this change within yourselves in the decisions that you need to make. Because this is also emotional maturity as well. And then we have the Queen of Wands. There may be a Leo, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, specifically a Leo in your life, Scorpio, who is able to help you understand what you need to do. This person can be very, very spiritual. They may be older than you, or they may have a little bit more experience in the spirit realm than you may have right now, and they can teach you something. For others of you, you have Leo in your chart, okay, and you may or Aries or Sagittarius, or all of the above in your chart, and you need to channel that fire energy in your life, that passionate energy, to whatever it is that you go for, anything that you decide, anything that you want or you need. You put your passion and your soul into it, your fiery energy. For those of you who have this energy, there may be something that you can learn from Leo as well. Any fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this card is specifically Leo. But there is something in regards to fire that you guys can also learn, Scorpio, for sure. But it's that strong spiritual and emotional energy, but mature in nature, very mature in nature, that you guys are embodying and you're embracing. And for others of you, this is what you should embrace. This is what the universe is trying to help you understand, to grasp, okay, wholeheartedly. And then we have the Six of Cups. So this represents soulmate energy. So there could be a water sign or a fire sign, or both of them, who are a part of your soul tribe, or one of them is your soulmate. Okay, someone that you may have known in your childhood, or known in the past, or in a past life. There could be a situation with parents or family as well here that needs to be dealt with, that may have the energy of the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords could have been created within you, and could have been instilled in you from a very young age. And it could be from your parents, or something that happened to you when you were a child, Scorpio, that you may need to face within yourself. Okay, and this water sign or this fire sign may help you understand how to face that. Okay, It's about not being afraid of the future because of how the past turned out. The past should be left in the past, and the future is going to be different than the past. Now, there are times where the past may haunt you because there's a lesson that still needs to be learned here to see how strong you are to face this. Okay, and it's also nostalgic, so I feel that maybe there are those of you who have been feeling nostalgic and remembering the type of person you were when you were a child and going after what you wanted no matter what because you had that innocence, that purity. But as you got older, there is some type of trap in your mind or some type of reservation or some type of questioning or fear or anxiety that you've created in your mind because things went bad or went stale, and now you're being a little bit more cautious or careful about how you go about things. But when you were a kid, some of you guys may have just been just this really like wild child, a flower, some kind of a child where nothing was impossible in your mind at all. What you wanted is what you wanted, and that was it, But now there's a sense of fear in regards to your passions and what you want, and you don't know if you're ever going to reach those goals, but that's fear talking. Okay, Scorpio? So let's see what your oracle cards have to say. The romance angels. Love yourself first. This is very interesting, Scorpio. And letting go of the past and letting go of what other people may think about your decisions. There may be someone that you need to cut out. There's someone here or a group of people, Scorpio, who have they've made life a little bit harder than what it had to be. And it says, love yourself. It says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So if you're having trouble in your relationships, romantically, where maybe your significant other is not really giving you the attention that you want or deserve, or the same attention that you give to them, you need to give that to yourself. Okay, you need to be independent. For others of you, there is a group of people or maybe a friend or family member where you've been giving. I feel like the year of 2019 and the month of December has been a lot about trying to give other people what they want. Okay? But they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about how much work you're putting in to give them what they want. As long as they get what they want, they don't really care about anything else. They're satisfied and they move forward with their things, with things that you've given them, and they don't even think twice or look back to you to see, okay, have I given Scorpio what they need? And this energy needs to cease. It needs to stop. You have to put yourself first. And I feel like that's the decision that you're having a hard time making, Scorpio, is should I cut out this fear of caring so much about what other people think about me? Should I care so much about if people see me as a bad person or a terrible person or self-centered if I decide to take a day off or take a week off to put myself first? And for people who you've given so much to and they just can't see past their own nose, they can't think beyond themselves to see how much how much effort and energy you've put into making them happy. And the moment that you decide to take a break or a vacation, they say that, oh, you're selfish and you didn't think about me. Ignore them, Scorpio. Ignore all of those people. Get out of your head about it. Don't focus so much on the words that people say to you. You pay attention to their actions. And this is why I'm saying, Scorpio, you may need to pay attention to Libra and their messages. What does Libra have to say to you? And what does the fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, have to speak to you about? I'm a Leo. I'm a fixed sign just like you guys are. And I can care less about what people think. What makes me happy is what makes me happy. And I give wholeheartedly. I give from a wholesome space. And if people can't see that, that's their problem. Right? And Scorpio, you're a fixed sign. There are certain fears and ideals and ways about you that you feel like you can't shake, but that's because you're a fixed sign. That doesn't mean that you can't change that part of yourself for good. Okay? Put yourself first. Love yourself no matter what. Okay? What makes you happy? So let's see what your spirit of the animals have to say. Wow, look at this, Scorpio. Freedom. You have a lot of purples and blues in your reading. You got the horse. And it represents freedom. There is something in regards to freedom that you guys have been wanting for a very long time. And there is some emotional transformation. There is some, again, with the Leo energy, the fire energy, Libra's energy, a Virgo's energy as well. All of those signs have something to teach you, especially Libra, Virgo, and Leo. They have something to teach you, Scorpio. And you need to be open to that. Be open to just being like, you know what, who cares? I'm going to do my thing today, or I'm going to do my thing this week. I'm going to go on a trip. I'm going to take my children here. I'm going to take my family here. Who cares about what my friends think or my extended family or anybody thinks? This is about me. This should be about you. And it says, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So Scorpio, if there is something in regards to your childhood or you're a parent, where you back then maybe you were just so free, you didn't have a care in the world at all, but something happened where it could be that a parent or family's ties cause you to hide that little child within you, to protect it in order to feel safe somehow in that circumstance. But I feel that with the Hanged Man coming out at the bottom of the deck, you're seeing things from a different perspective now, and you're allowing things to unfold because you're tired of fighting. You're tired of having to push and push and push to make things happen. You just want things to unfold naturally. Okay? And they will. Trust me, they will. So just remember, Leo, Virgo, and Libra have, I believe that those signs, if you have any of those types of souls in your life, if you have a Virgo or a Leo or a Libra in your life, or anybody with that in their chart, or if there are those of you who have that in your chart, look up those signs. Look at what their messages have to say to you, because I feel like there's a lot that you can learn from them. Okay? I wish you all the very best of luck on this journey. Much love and light to all of you. Have a happy new year, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading next year. All right, take care. Bye.